What up, what up, what up? Hi. Welcome to the MJS Daily Recap. Another day, another Starbies. Whoa. Easy there, buddy. This is my sister's cup. I don't actually drink Starbucks. I don't waste my money on that shit, and I don't drink caffeine. Anyway, I'm happy to see all of you. Your bright and shining faces that I actually can't see. But yeah, welcome. If I am staring up higher than usual on the camera, that is because I raised my monitor because it was too low. And it's a big bitch, so I was hoping that it's not going to break. But we did some cool stuff today. We did some work last night as well. I want to go over it. I want to talk about it. I want to show you a lot of things. I want to share some links, and that's what we do here. So if you're here, I appreciate it. If you're watching on the rerun, thank you so much. Let's just dive the fuck in. How about that? Let's do it. Okay. So the first thing that I did today, I should have done it yesterday, but FBP, if you don't know, it's a fucking shirt right here. Oh, wait a second. Oh, that's my face. Fueled by Progress. It's a brand. It's going to be big time. We're working on things, doing a lot of cool stuff, mainly the podcast right now. The apparel is coming, as you can tell, but I'm very excited about it. It means a whole heck of a lot to me, and yeah, I'd appreciate any support. If you like it, if you've seen anything that we're doing, you can check it out here. This is just kind of a landing page, but this is where the store will be. You might want to bookmark that. It's going to be kind of a big deal. And then this is our most recent episode. Great episode here. My buddy Alex Connor, my new friend of friends. I love how you meet people and you get to meet with them, and then you get to learn about the things that they do and all sorts of jazz like that. It was a really good conversation. It was a long one. 3.5 hours. I put timestamps in there so you can kind of scoop around there if you want, scoot around, whatever. I also have clips. So I didn't put this in the little agenda thing at the top here, but I'm going to do it right now. We're going to go over to Fueled by Progress, the YouTube channel, and we're going to go over to channels, and we'll do FBP clips. Now, I didn't market this. This doesn't look great as far as the little thing here, but I think if you're interested in FBP, what I would highly recommend you do is go subscribe to this channel. One, because we only have 2 subscribers, but this is going to be, as soon as I start getting this more like consistent, this is what we're going to have. We're going to have little clips that are much less than 3.5 hours long. And they're just going to be pieces of the good conversation, so you can watch them kind of like a lot of other big podcasts do. So I have one there. It's not done yet as far as the thumbnail and such, but that is a process because you got to literally pick those out of there and all that stuff. But I would highly recommend going over to the FBP Clips channel because that's where a lot of the cool little content is going to be, as well as putting all that out on social media. I think that's really an X factor when you start to do that, because podcasts are cool, but the problem with podcasts is nobody knows what the fuck you're talking about and what's important and there's no reason anybody should watch your podcast until they know a little bit about what it's about, and they're not going to watch a 3.5 hour video to figure out what it's about. So that is why this clips thing is very vital, and I just haven't done it yet because I'm trying to do a million things at once. So working on that. But anyway, go check that out if you like. Fueled by Progress. Jump on the train now because we're going to be big time, like I said. So there we go. Next thing is AM and the PM. Same deal here. Me and Amanda, we are having the time of our lives working on this project. I'm very happy about it. I'm happy about it for a bunch of reasons. One, every time I see this site, I smile because I built this damn site. It looks beautiful. This picture is great. Shout out Lindsay Do Photography. Go check her out. It's just good shit. I mean, we just put up good stuff, real authentic content. It's mostly relationship based, but it's like things that everybody has to go through. So, I really enjoy what we're doing over there, and we always have fun doing it. And I love this website. It's simple but effective. And actually, it's funny, I put it up on LinkedIn today and just said, hey, I love this website. I'm glad that I made it. And I don't know, it's just dope. I really like everything that we're doing, and we're always iterating. And we put up an episode today. Every Thursday at 3 we have another episode, and this one was real near and dear to my heart because it's about food, and I overeat like a fucking idiot. So so it was kind of just an interesting conversation, which this kind of categorizes the types of topics we talk about. I mean, we talk about food a lot because we do like going out to restaurants and stuff, but Amanda's been getting into exercise and trying to eat healthier and following a lot of people that are on that kind of journey. And we like to talk about the things that we are doing to better ourselves in that capacity. And this is just, a great example of that episode, of that type of an episode where we talk about the things that hurt us. And I mean, to just give you a quick thing, for me, it's I go to restaurants and I don't take anything home. I order a lot of food and I just eat it all. I just eat it all. So a lot of times we'll be done eating dinner and like I'll almost feel like shit because I overate. So that type of thing, right? I mean, it's there's the conversations that maybe you don't want to listen to or maybe you don't want to have, but I think that a lot of types of the things that we talk about here in our catalog so far, the stuff that we've talked about over these 37 episodes, I think it's all been relative. I think it's all been important, and I think there's a lot of good stuff in there. So that's why I always like to share it, because I think that there's a lot of value in what we're doing, and we're just trying to get it out there. So slowly but surely, that's what we're doing. Okay, what else we got? So we promoted, we published and promoted AM the PM 37, promoted FVP. Big day, as the title explains, YouTube Extravaganza. We just did all sorts of stuff. All of those the podcasts are also available on other regular podcasting platforms, of course. But YouTube is something that obviously I'm trying to really do a lot more of. It's funny because I think about this all the time. I think about when I was at my job and comments here and there like, oh, you're going to be a YouTuber or something like that. It's like, well, I mean, that's part of it, I'm not going to just be a YouTuber. I'm going to be somebody that does things, and that's not to demean YouTubers. I mean, I want to make YouTube content, but I don't want to be just a YouTuber. I mean, I want to kind of be, I've always wanted to be sort of an influencer in some sort of a way, but not in the stupid way that word gets thrown around. I want to actually have an impact and do things for myself too, right? So building websites, podcasting, entrepreneurship, consulting, and all sorts of stuff. Just learning all the time and getting better. And one of those things, and one of the ways that I've done that, is I've had a lot of experience so far just in this past year of what it's like to be completely on your own and learn things and try different stuff. And inevitably, if you start a business, one of the things that you need is some sort of financial side of things, right? So just in this case, like a bank account, for instance. Well, I looked into a lot of different things when I was starting out, and ended up just going with something close to home, PNC Bank, a business checking, and then quickly realized that really wasn't the best route for me, maybe for other people, but not for me. Looked into online banks such as, there's a bunch now, but Azlo is the one that stuck out to me, and I still think it's one of the best, if not the best. And, what I did was I wanted to make some content on that. So a while ago, I made a video on it, and it's got over 8,000 views, and I posted this out on social media, so if you follow me, which you should, you can kind of see some of the posts. But I made this video, and this is a full walkthrough. This is 30 minutes long. I go through the entire application process. This is all stuff from before, from way back when I made this other video like 7 months ago, just with my initial thoughts. And I said in that video that I'm going to have a follow-up video, and I had so many people ask me for it, and I finally got around to making it. So this is a fucking gold mine, honestly. Let me show you something. I'm going to post this in here. Right? And then here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to open an incognito tab, okay? Oh, okay, that was the wrong thing. I'm going to open an incognito tab. I'm going to go to YouTube. I'm going to type in Azlo, the name of the bank, and I want you to watch what happens. Motherfucker. Look at that. This is a very important lesson that I've learned just in my short time on YouTube, creating content and all that sort of stuff. You need to, there's a very subtle art to being a small YouTuber at the start, right? I only have less than 200 subscribers. Appreciate it, every single one. Thank you so much. But the thing is, when you don't have an audience yet and you're trying to establish your value, you need to find creative ways to get it out there. And I'm not the greatest at doing this by any means, but I'm trying to figure it out as I go. And one of the things is like, if you have knowledge in a certain topic that seems undercovered, like it's not enough people talk about that specific thing. For instance, like Azlo, we'll say, right? Which, should it be covered more? Should it be covered less? I don't know. I mean, but people want to know about this bank, and there's no information out there. This video that I made has 8,000 views because obviously like 8,000 people or whatever, however you want to slice it, didn't get enough information elsewhere or needed to go on and wanted to see other people's thoughts, right? Azlo puts out content of their own, but everybody likes to see peer reviews almost of things. So there's a lot of other people obviously that have since then. That was 7 months ago. There was no content then. If I would have made this video back then, oh my God, it would have been way better. But look at that. Oh my God, that's amazing. That's amazing. Even that's okay. Well, a couple things. First thing, I typed in Azlo and this video came up. That's fucking awesome. The second thing though is this says 4 views and the actual video says 18. So YouTube needs to fucking work on their shit there. I don't think it's done intentionally. I don't think it's a conspiracy theory, Dad. But the thing is, there's something definitely going on there, like as far as the way that they do that. I don't know what the case is, but yeah, that's fucking weird the way that they do that. Regardless though, that is awesome that I type in Azlo and I'm the first one that comes up. If I type that in on mine, which I don't know if it matters, but so like it's Azlo is like their channel and then latest from them, and I'm the first one that's not from Azlo. That is awesome. And like I said, there's gonna be a lot of people that type in Azlo because they hear about that bank and then they're gonna be interested in it. So this is what I'm saying is if you have information that some people might like, you need to put it out there, because hopefully what has happened so far is like people will see that and then they'll know you, or they'll subscribe to your channel because of that, and then they'll you'll put out more content and maybe they'll be interested in that too. So that's kind of the way that I'm thinking about it. But this one I'm hoping is a banger because it's way more in depth than all these other ones. I actually really hate these. Like I love, there's a couple channels that I really love and I subscribe to, obviously. Eddie Yoon, I'm gonna shout him out because he's becoming almost like a Graham Stephan of finance, but like on this lower tier right now. He's been blowing up, but the point that I'm trying to make is videos like these types of videos, like this best one, and I don't know these people, so I'm not shitting on them, but like anyone where it says like best bank accounts, like that's cool, but there's also a million of those. So I don't want to make them. Like I don't. First of all, here's a couple things. Okay, I'm just gonna rant here for a quick second. The first problem that I see with this. The first problem that I see with these best business bank accounts and these things that like rank shit is like you don't actually know. There's no way this guy has actually used Novo, Blue Vine, Radius Bank, and Azlo. There's no fucking way. Because why would you have done that? What, like, first of all, I'm kind of crazy and I have 5 entities. I'm sure this guy doesn't have 5 entities. I'm not sure, but I'm banking on it. And I'm sorry, magnified money. It doesn't matter. I'm nobody here talking about you. But the point is that I don't think that that's like a viable thing, because it's cool. It's a video. That's great. But if it were me, like I'd love to watch a video like that, but you're just gonna rattle off the features, right? You're just gonna rattle off the features that are on the website. If you don't have access to the platform, you're just gonna rattle off some features. And it's great that you did the research and put it on there. I'm not shitting on. I'm just saying that's not right for me. It's definitely not right for me. It's not something that I want to do. I want to talk about things that I use, that I've experienced, like, okay, that I've learned about, right? Other people have told me about, or to use this, or I've started, or whatever, and then I actually use them. I experience them. I implement them in my life, like however I do. I have extended experience and like try to implement different ways of doing things. And then I think about them, and I'm like, okay, how could this be better? How could this be worse? What's good? What's bad? What have I learned about it? What are maybe some tricks and tips? And then I like to share all that. I don't like to just pass on information, and it's not a bad gig. Obviously, many people do that. It's just, I don't know. It's something you always have to bear in mind, because I like to learn from people that have the experience of the actual product, not just somebody that's pushing out information that I could just get on the website. I don't know. It's tough. But again, all these people are doing a great job. more power to them with everything they're doing. I just like to go in depth, and I think that this one fucking video right here, I'm not kidding, I go through the entire step. If you want to press get started on Azlo and you go through it, you are going to know every single thing you need to know about that bank, except like, all the little details and like the terms of agreements or whatever. You're going to know how to apply, and you're going to know the entire platform itself, because I went through all of that in that video. It's 30 minutes long. I sat here, I talked about it, I narrated it. It's great. If you have a business and you want a free online bank account, go check that out, because that is what I would highly recommend. I really like it, and I'm happy that I made that video finally. So that's just what I wanted to show. I wanted to show that my Azlo videos are doing well. They show up high there in the thing. Okay, what else? I was talking about this. I was talking about Azlo. You should also just go to the website, markjosemancy.com. We're doing a lot of cool stuff here. I'm trying to update it all the time, and there's a lot more to come with that. And I also started Amanda's website tonight. So I kind of wanted to talk about that. I wanted to segue from AM and the PM, but I talked about Azlo. There's an interesting thing that happens when you get into a relationship, or you have, somebody, like you're building a life with somebody and things like that. And I can't speak for everybody, obviously, but at least in my personal experience, Amanda and I have become such a great team, and we're going to have, such a tremendous life with the things that we're trying to plan out and all these things that we're trying to do. And AM and the PM has been, like I said earlier, just a great experience. We get to sit down every week. Obviously, we talk more than that, but we get to sit down every week and talk about a topic that not many couples talk about. This is the biggest fucking thing for me. I don't hear these types of conversations from people. I know plenty of couples. I know, like older couples, younger couples, and I don't know why people don't talk about the stuff that we talk about. Again, maybe it's not the most insightful things in the world, but there's a lot of nuanced topics that when you don't talk about them, you don't understand how people feel about them. And if you did talk about them, you would understand people at a much deeper level. I think you'd just be able to empathize more with them. The food thing is a silly example, but it's a real one. People have trouble with food. People have trouble with, like going to events and eating different things. Some people are really picky. Some people like this, that, or the other thing. Some people have trouble eating too much, like just random stuff like that. And we talk about obviously more than food, but that's what I mean. And Amanda, I'm so proud of her and everything that she's done. She's really changed in the last year, and much for the better too. Obviously she wasn't bad before, but she's changed a lot for the better. She's exercised more. She's doing all sorts of stuff. And she wants to become more of an influencer because she's seeing other people do it. She's seeing me do it, but she's seeing a lot of girls that are just empowering other women to just, work out, eat, healthy-ish, but like don't worry about your body as far as being like this weird promoting body, I don't know, just confidence really. And, there's a lot to say to that. You don't ever promote like objectively unhealthy behavior, right? But that goes both ways. That goes really skinny, that goes, obese or whatever. What she's doing, what she follows, what she's doing, it's solid. I'm very happy. I'm proud of her, and I just like whatever she's doing. The reason I bring it up though is because I feel like, I'm not trying to toot my own horn in any sort of way, but I feel like what I've been doing has had a positive impact on her, hopefully other people. But she wants to do some stuff. She wants to put herself out there a little bit more. She wants to basically make the first thing we kind of have here is like a website, right? She wants to have like a website kind of like I have, but more akin to the things that she wants to do. One of the ideas we're kicking around is like Amanda's inspiration, stuff like that. I don't know if she wants me to talk about this, but I don't think too many people will hear it before it goes live. So. But what we're working on is we'll just throw this up here just for now. Like this is these pictures aren't going to stay here or whatever. Like this isn't, this is a template that I just started to edit here, but just some different things, right? I mean, like, Instagram feeds. I showed this off because I love showing off every single website that I start building, and I was really excited that she wanted to do this. So we're gonna put up some stuff here. She's gonna have a little website. She's gonna be able to show off some things. And it should be great. She'll have a little blog. She'll have whatever she wants, really, because I'm a web developer and I can snap my fingers and make things happen. That's not true. Don't anticipate that if you hire us for a website. But the point is that I'm happy. I'm happy that Amanda, I'm happy that a lot of other people are pursuing things that they want to do and they're not letting shit stand in their way and old traditions or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I like this. I like this idea of putting yourself out there, talking about the things that you like, and making sure that everything that you do in your life is fulfilling, and try to make it as happy as possible, and you try to have a positive impact on yourself and other people. I don't know. That's just kind of the way that I've started to live and think, and I'm happy that Amanda's on that path, and I'm happy that we're both on that path because I know that we're going to have a great life. So, and again, I want to put other people on that path too. I want to just help inspire or whatever the fuck, influence, whatever, people to do shit that they like to do, because I know that my life has positively changed because of that. So that's kind of it on the Amanda's website thing. But again, look out for that, because that's a Find a Tech build, and that's going to be on the website, and that's exciting too. And we'll promote that as much as we can, and Amanda will have a lot of fun with that, I'm sure. So that's the thing there. Got to figure out some sort of branding and naming and stuff like that. But very, very cool, super exciting project that we are starting. Not like I need another project, but that's an important one. So very happy about that. Okay, so a couple more things. I was thinking about it today. I mentioned a couple of these things I worked on a couple of these things here. So things to get. I actually have a thing right here. This you can't see it obviously, but this green thingy down here, this neon green thing, is like a piece of poster board. And back in February, I think it was like February 18th, I have the date on there. I guess right before quarantine, it was like 2 weeks after I left my job. What it is, you know what? Fuck it, I'll get it. Hang on. I'm ripping it off the wall. Oh God. Hang on. Okay, I got it. And I didn't take any paint off the wall. Okay. I don't know how much you're gonna be able to see this, but I just kind of want you to. I just want you to see like the actual structure of it. I think maybe let me do a quick thing here. Let me do a quick thingy. Oh, there's so much blur. What the fuck is going on? Okay, you should be able to see this. Maybe not like the whole thing. Actually, wait a second. We can fix this. There we go. Perfect. Okay, I don't care if you can see like individual things. I just want to explain this just for a second because this is important to me, and we're making some strides, and I'm happy about what we're doing. So basically, where can I put this? Yeah, let's put it right here. Okay, so basically, there we go, just like that. Perfect. So each one of these columns here is a business, right? Okay, so we have up here we have MJS Industries, Szymanski Media, Fueled by Progress, Find a Tech, AM and the PM, Zenith Properties Group. So when I made this, I wanted just like a very thing that would hit me, like a thing that would hit me in the face every day and say, boom, here's some things that you absolutely need to continue to work on. Obviously, there's a lot of other projects, but these are pieces and tasks within these, categorized in here that we need to do. So, there's a lot of things that are highlighted, which I'm very happy about, and there's some things that we're still working on. The stuff at the bottom is kind of just like monetary streams, like revenue streams, so that's not really tasks, but like the stuff all at the top here, we've made a good dent in everything, and some things obviously take longer than others, some things we've been prioritizing more than others, but we've made a lot of good progress, and I'm just happy with the way this is going, truthfully. And I think it's always important to kind of reflect on what you've done. So I don't know what the actual point of me showing you this thing is, other than the fact that I think it's a good idea. I think you don't need to have 5 fucking businesses going on here, but like I think it's a good idea to, like, even if you want to just take a piece of poster board, free tip, take it or leave it, take a piece of poster board and put like pieces of your life, like relationships, career, wealth, health, and spirituality. Those are pillars that I have on my website. You can check those out. Actually, there's no real data there yet, but there will be. But the point is, like, you could just do that for your life. You could just do, what do I want to do in those areas to help myself? What do I want to do in those areas to better my situation? And, it's kind of the same thing, obviously just a different application. So that's what we're doing here. I'm very excited because some of them are getting pretty low on tasks, and they were basically like really big things. So they were like, logos and cover art and build the website, email, things that were like very structural and we needed to do up front. And I'm very happy that we have, there it goes. I'm very happy that we have, that we've made such good progress here. And yeah, so I don't actually know why I brought this up, because the thing that I have written on here has nothing to do with this. But yeah, it was really good. I'm very happy with, like I said, the way everything's going there, and I'll have to hang that back up later. But I think, I don't know, just to kind of like segue back to what we're talking about here. Some of the things that that I wanted to do and what I've done for a long time is, like, again, structural. And what I wanted here was this things to get, right? So that's kind of on the same track there. There's a lot of things on that list that I needed to do, right? Tasks and whatnot, and secure different pieces of things. I'm big on branding. I'm big on structure, as I've said before. And everywhere I have Mark J. Szymanski, for instance, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, that's my username. I want this markjszymanski.com, even though it's going to be kind of stupid because I've built Mark J. Szymanski on everything, but it's not really about that. I kind of just want the domain too, because I don't know, just I'm crazy. But it's actually kind of funny, just randomly, because if you click this, it goes to this start page thing. I messaged these guys and they said that they don't own it. So I'm gonna have to track down the owner, but oh well. That's something that I want to get. And then the other thing is the Fueled by Progress IG handle, which I did reach out to that guy a few times. We've been in a long discussion trying to figure that out. But yeah, so just little things like that I want to add to the list of things that we can do just to pull brands together a little bit more and, continue on this journey, because I know that this is going to be a big deal. Fueled by Progress. I know it's going to be a big deal. I'm very passionate about it. It's got a strong message behind it. I need to continue to put the work in, put the content out, and work on the marketing. And it's going to be a fucking banger, because it's just destiny. It's literally, I don't know what to say. It's just going to fucking happen. I'm going to make it happen because there's nothing else. There's no other option. So that's what we're going to do there. But all in all, it was a pretty good day as far as the things we're doing. Got to do a couple more things. A lot of video editing this week. A lot of video editing, a lot of video work. I'm happy about it. I want to finish the setup video, and I want to do some more clips for that 68, the episode with Alex Connor. Great episode. We can get probably like 5 or 6 solid clips out of that. So I'd like to put those up there, and I'd like to put those out on social, because again, I think that's going to generate some more interest. I was thinking about doing something here live on stream. One thing I thought about is when I start building Fueled by Progress, I'd like to do that on stream, because that is kind of be a cool project. Well, it's actually already built for the most part, as far as a lot of the structure and stuff. So, once I get back to that though, I want to build it on stream. I think that'll be cool. But what I want to do here is, honestly, just something that I had on my list, and I was like, well, I could just do it here. Why not? So if you go into YouTube Studio, there's obviously a lot of shit that you can do. But one of the things is like upload defaults. So this is actually kind of dumb, because this is the way that they do this is pretty stupid. But the point is that on your how can I show this better than in this little shitty thing here? We can go out to let's see, we can just go out to our Azlo video. And so here, this is a good example. So this is like the description of this video, right? And you can have defaults. So you could have all of this right now. Something like all of this is the default in the thing. So I was gonna work on this just to kind of spruce it up a little bit more, because I used to have all of my gear in here, like literally the links directly to it. But I'm just gonna send people over to the gear page from now on. So I'm gonna do something that resembles that. And I haven't figured out a good way to do that, so I'll probably just go like this and copy this. And then let's do, I think we could do, Let me see if I can get a... Let me see if I can get a good tool to do this with. All right, this should work. This should be good enough. Okay, so we'll do something like this, and then we'll just copy and paste it in there. But just know that that's kind of what we're doing. Again, if you care. But like I said, what we're doing is we're just doing the upload default. So basically, every single time I upload a video, I don't have to like go through all this. And this is what I was talking about. Look at all these links that I put in here. That was ridiculous. I should have just been putting them on the website. That's funny. Waste of time. Anyway, what do I want this to look like? So underneath the little description of whatever's in the specific video, I don't know, what can I write here? I could write like check this out. Check these out. That's good enough. Okay. And we'll do one more of these on either side. So check these out. I want to put a lot of shit on here. Like I really want to put a lot of stuff on here. I want to change this. So here's my. I'm gonna try to walk. Oh Jesus! I'm gonna try to walk you through what I'm doing here. You gotta think of this in the place that it's actually in, right? So you see a YouTube video and you say, hey, check the description for links and all sorts of shit. And right above this would be like, this video is cool, yada yada. Here's a link from something in video, yada yada. Okay. So, and then under here you would see like, check these out, and like all of this would be in under every other video, right? So what I think is important here, I know my website's important. Like obviously that's important. So I don't know. So like website, and I might honestly live on stream go check out other people's shit, what they put in there, and then just to give us some ideas. So something like my website, or just like MJS website or something like this, and then resources. I don't know which. I'm gonna put some emojis in here. Arrow. I wish they had a red sideways arrow. That would be cool. I don't know. Anyway, let's do that, and let's just grab this thing for now. We'll put it up here. Okay, so I know website's important, but it's just the basic thing. Like these two are really important. You can actually get a lot of value out of resources, and you can get a lot of value out of the gear, I think. I don't know a good way to kind of like explain that though. Free stuff, I don't really like that. I could call it free money though, or like free stocks. Let's call it free stocks. Yeah. Also, is that how you say Weeble? Oh dear. No, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so no capital B there. So Weeble. Let's see here. My empire. Love that. MJS Industries. Samansky Media. So I actually own SamanskyMedia.com, and it just redirects to ManskyMedia.com. Really? SamanskyMedia.com? Did I fucking spell that wrong, or do I not own that? Really? Did I spell my name wrong? Do I not own the right domain? Let me check that. Momentary pause while I find out if I actually own that domain or not. Thought for sure I did. I thought one day I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna buy it. Samansky Media. Pretty sure I do. Did I spell my name wrong in the domain? That would have been funny. Let's click on this, click on this. Okay, yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened there. Okay, did I type that in wrong? I don't know. Let's get rid of that. Let's put it right here. Actually, wait. Let's do this. Did I spell something wrong? Nope. I don't know what happened. Doesn't matter. Okay, so anyway, though. MJS.Industries, SzymanskiMedia.com, fueledbyprogress.com, FindATech.com, and ZenithPropertiesGroup.com. Filthy. Absolutely filthy. Oh, fuck, AM and PM. I'm an asshole. I did this so long ago, I didn't have AM and PM on here. I knew I was missing one. I knew I was missing one of my 100 fucking things here. AM in the PM. Also, I would love to have AMinthepM.com. I should put that on the list. But I'm pretty sure that is $3,000. I could check. Google Domains. AM in the PM. $3,600. Yeah. Yeah. So, not right now. Let's see. AM. This is always a struggle for me too. It's always a struggle for me to think about the order of these. I put FindATech lower because I don't know. I can't remember. I just did it because at the time that I was building these two things, like these are this is me, right? And actually I have another thing that I want to talk about with this too. I have another thing that I want to talk about with that. But this is me. This is Fueled by Progress. This is, AM the PM. Those are all like media, digital things that are happening often every week. We're always trying to pump something out. FindATech, like it's my baby because it was the first thing that I did and it got me into entrepreneurship. But at the same time, I like doing it and I'm always going to continue to build websites, but I don't have enough time or energy to devote it solely to that. So I think that's basically, I'm just justifying why I put it down the list when I did this. And like on MJS Industries, I'm pretty sure it's in this order. I think it goes straight in this order down the line. So that's kind of, the reason that I did that. But yeah. So in this, honest to God, there's a weird thing that I have in my brain hole. There's a very high likelihood that if this continues to go the way that I envision this going, in this weird Gary V, Mark Cuban style-esque world that I'm planning for myself, this company will probably end up being like a consulting and marketing company where I help people, I and potentially other people help like other entrepreneurs or marketers or whatever the fuck, influencers, whatever, like help them get to where I hopefully will be and like start out and build structure and stuff like that. So that's pretty much Mark Joe Szymanski, the stuff that I do. But I'm always going to have a personal site, right? And that personal site isn't going to be like really to sell shit necessarily. It's going to be to a certain extent now, but it's going to be like I want to provide value with that site, right? And I want to show off who I am. That's my site. But there's a chance that Szymanski Media might not always just redirect to that site. It might be its own thing where it gives, information about that company. That's a long-term play because we don't have shit right now. But yeah, so we're working on that. But that's awesome. Now, the only reason I say that is because if that happens, I have no idea where to put myself in this equation other than like way at the top. But I don't know. We're working. It's fun. I like building websites. I love this. I love this structure. I love this craziness that I'm doing here. It sounds fucking crazy right now, but I'll tell you what. I watched this thing yesterday. I think I talked about it, Gary V, and it was I posted it on my story, and it was amazing what the way that he described it, because it's the way that I envisioned it, what he was talking about, and the big reason that I've done the things that I've done. I've just had a lot of positive influences, and yeah. Speaking of that. Did I put Gary Vaynerchuk on my website? I gotta look at that real quick. I feel like I did. but I might not have put them on yet. I might not have put them on because I didn't know where to stick them. And it's not done. But is he even on here? No, I don't think he is. Nope, I gotta put him on there. Big influence. Big influence. I mean, I could even put Mark Cuban on there, even though I don't follow him that much. But he's a big influence on the way that stuff came up too. It's always important. I don't care. It's always important to show how you got to where you were and the people that inspired you. That's a fucking important thing to remember, because you know, it's not all you. You know, so just a thought. But yeah, okay. So check these out. We got the MJS website. We have resources, we have gear. We could do some more, but I don't know necessarily. I'm having trouble with that. I like this idea, this free stocks thing. But I don't know if it really belongs in everyone. I'm not like a strictly finance guy, but whatever. My Empire, I love that. Just fucking love that. And that's everything, right? You know, while we're sitting here, I'm gonna put this on this list too. I'm gonna say aminthepm.com, and when we have the money and the income and the revenue to buy that, I'm gonna try to knock them down a little bit, to knock them down to size, because $3,600 is fucking absurd. Like, what the fuck? How do you even decide, like, what? I don't know. It'd be different if it was like somebody's name. I don't even understand how you come up with the number 3,600 on something like AM in the PM. I'd never heard of that before. What the fuck? Anyway, one thing I'll say again randomly here, for anybody that's watching or listens to it on the rerun, is it's so important to just jump on the things that you want to do when you think of them, because like somebody could have came around the next day and like thought of Fueled by Progress. You know, I'm lucky that only one other person ever thought of that, and they didn't really do anything, you know, kind of with it. So that's what I mean, is if you have an idea and you have a really good name, or if you have any sort of name, it doesn't need to be really good. It just needs to be something you want. Like, go get it. Go get the domain. Try to scoop up some things, some usernames and stuff. But yeah, just my 2 cents. Follow me on all social. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. It's not bad. Is there like a legal? Is there a legal emoji? Oh, fuck yeah! I'm putting that in there. Even though it looks a little weird, but. I don't know if I can actually say legal. Like I don't know if it matters. This is funny though. This is just to save your ass. Big legal guy. Yeah. I should probably put more. I should probably look at that, but I think it's all good. Okay. I really like From Here Down. I'm not so sure about this. Also, just should probably see if there's anything else like in other people's stuff. Let's go try to find some people that I respect on YouTube and see what they have in their what's it called? In their descriptions. Matt Diavella. Let's see what he's got. All right, that looks okay. I should really lean more into Patreon. That's pretty minimal. Should have expected that out of him. Let's try Harris here. Oh yeah. What do we got? I don't understand the how do you get those in there? Like, how do you, like, I guess you put them down here, but how do you actually, does it actually automatically go up there for any creator? I don't know. I've been thinking about a Discord group. Been thinking about it. Twitch, Discord, Twitch, Lo-Fi. I don't know. I don't know. It honestly doesn't really matter that much. I'm just kind of curious. Let's try Sullens. I'm just trying to see if there's any like cool ideas that I can borrow from people. Okay. This is a cool idea. This is kind of an interesting idea here. I don't know if this means something, if this is like a symbol that he has, obviously. I'm sure it's not. It's like just like random, like regular stuff or whatever, but that's an interesting thing. Just like a very subtle thing that's just like, okay, these are all the things. Motherfucker. See, this is cool. I really like this. What the hell does that mean? This is cool. I like how he puts credits in there and says like who does his editing, because that's like the biggest question that I have with every single YouTube creator. Do you do your own editing? Biggest question. Fuck, man. I really need to... I really want to do Patreon. I want to do Patreon. Every video will be ad-free and available on Patreon prior to other platforms. What does that even mean? Access to exclusion photo library. Man, I want to do Patreon. I have one. Caps. I want to do it. I just can't. I literally am. I'm held up because. I'm literally held up because of this right here. Just because, like, I never thought of what I should put in here. I think we're getting close, though. I think we need to do this. I really think we need to do this. Also, this isn't even my account. This is the. This looks like the other thing. This looks like the one where Patreon's kind of weird. It's like you can support people, and then you could also like be a supporter. Okay, what the fuck? CGP Gray. Yeah, I don't know. I really want to be on Patreon. I said I'm on Patreon, but I just want to do this. But I can't think of things. Like I can't, like, okay, let's just read this for a second. Let's read this one, because this is all of them. So, your name in every credit section of each video while you pledge. That's such a stupid fucking thing to pay money for. I wonder if that's a girl that does that, though. View, vote, and comment on upcoming videos we're putting together. It's kind of a cool one. Monthly newsletter. I really don't want to... That's the thing, is like, I would hate this. Like, I would absolutely hate to add another thing to what I have to do on some sort of basis. I'm already doing pretty much too much. I can't really add more things. I got to get more concise and buy more and start to get more time back. But if I was being paid for it, maybe that would help. I don't know. Ad free. That doesn't. I guess ad free on Patreon. I don't know. This one's easy. But he literally just took pictures of his fucking car for that, I'm sure. If you don't know who this guy is, he has like 2, 3 Teslas? I don't know. He just talks about Teslas and other EVs. I don't know. I don't know. What happens when you... Cool. How do you... Weird. I don't know. You know what? Let's just do a random thing real quick and just build a Tesla, because I want to. I've actually haven't built one of these in a long time, but I would build a... People say S, but I would probably just go 3, because why the fuck would I spend the extra money? But just for funsies. It's funny because that's literally the car we're going to build right there, basically. This is always fun. I don't know why I'm doing this right now, but Ben Sullins has got me on this, so we're thinking about it. And then we'll go back to that other thing, because I think we're almost done. If you were going to do this, so let's think logically here. If you were going to buy a Tesla in Pittsburgh, I feel like you gotta get dual all-wheel drive. Which sucks, because now it's fucking literally 11. We're not gonna. This is stupid. This is what we're doing here is stupid, so I'm just gonna do it fast. What's changing there when you do that, though? Interesting. I don't know. But this is what I would do. I would go red. I would go... Those wheels aren't even necessary, so I'd save the money there. And I would go... This is a tough choice, because this white interior is nasty. But I'm a brand guy. I'm a big brand guy, and I would probably just stay with the black. Because black and red... Oh my god, did they put the red on the driving thing for you? The little heads-up display. Not the heads-up display, this thing. I wonder if you change... I'm just interested, and I just have OCD here. So let's press blue, and let's go back to here. That's cool. That's cool. That's a nice touch. Anyway, let's continue with our stupid little thing we're doing here. Black, and then autopilot. 10 grand now. Holy fuck. I remember that was like 7. I remember that went up, though. That's kind of crazy. But I don't know how you get the car without autopilot. Like, I genuinely don't know. And then it's like $60,000. Cool. It's like, what? It's cool. It's awesome. It's great. But honestly, I don't even want a new car at this point, because my car's old and it gets me around, and I just need to save money. So, but yeah, that's interesting. Kit.co. Fuck, man. I hate Kit.co. I don't hate it, but it's, I just made it. That's why. That's why I don't need it. Made it on my website. Okay, maybe let's focus here and finish this up so I can either do more work or go to sleep. I really want to get on Patreon. Like, I'm actually serious about this. It would be nice to get on Patreon. And I really like what he did here, actually. I like how he went Ben Sullins /Patreon. And does that just redirect you over there? That's interesting. He probably did that so he knows how many people click on that. What's he got for email list? I don't know what green bar data is. That's interesting. Yeah. Just taking ideas, just thinking about things. Probably not going to change too much, honestly, from this, just because it's whatever. I'll probably edit it here soon. But let's just look at my website real quick. One more time. And see if there's anything else big. I think that my story would be a good one to link to, honestly. I kind of think. I don't know if it's really that big of a deal, but my story, I think, my gear, I think is huge. The recap, kind of, too. And yeah, I kind of want to put a blog post. Yeah, I'm going to do that after this. reads. Yeah, let's just do a couple things. Okay, so we got that, resources. I don't think there's any good way to do this. I don't actually know if anybody really like looks in the thing. I don't actually know if anybody really looks in this description here, but I will put it here just because. And I'm gonna cut it and I'm gonna put it down here, and then I'm gonna go like this and like this. That's probably fine, truthfully. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get rid of this stuff up here. Let's select all, copy over to here, and we will put it all in here. Paste that, save, and there's our new stuff. Okay, well that's pretty good. We've crossed one thing off of our list that we needed to do. That's fantastic. What I'm gonna do right now here, while we're on here, is I think I'm gonna make a blog post. So I've seen this idea before on other avenues, but what I really want to do, I'm thinking about it. I'm going back and forth because I can't think of a good way to do it. Like I've seen people. So what I see people do is they'll have a blog, and then like this blog post, like they'll put a blog up, and it'll be basically just a YouTube video. Like it just goes over to their YouTube video thing. But I don't really know if that's. I don't know if that's actually necessary now that I think about it. I'm probably just gonna wait and not do it, but I don't know. Might make more sense for Find a Tech. I don't know. I'll think about it. Maybe we'll do it another day. Maybe I'll just do it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I'm gonna go. We're gonna call it here. Did some cool stuff. Got a lot of cool stuff coming. Tomorrow should be a good day. Got a lot of shit to do there. Hopefully setup video very soon. I'm gonna film a podcast video too at some point. Want the whole workflow on that. That'll be dope. Actually, maybe I'll put that. I don't know. I need to make some money. Trying to think about how to make some money. We'll see what happens. Fuck. One thing that I forgot about talking about, and it was back in relation to that Szymanski Media thing. I had somebody reach out to me today about advertising, like Google ads and Facebook ads, and I'm gonna see if I can like work with them to some degree and potentially make a little bit off of that. I still don't know where to put that though, and Find a Tech or Szymanski Media, because like what I was saying. We'll see what happens. I don't know. That's all I got. I'll keep you updated. I appreciate everybody that watches now and forever. That's it. Deuces.